Why dedicated servers are the future of hosting. Many businesses are considering their hosting plan as digital transformation takes hold. They deal with increasing market expectation to ensure that a dependable and scalable infrastructure meets their present and future data needs. There are many reasons why dedicated server hosting plans are becoming so popular, and this is getting better daily. This article in discussing cheap dedicated servers, how they work, reason to choose dedicated hosting, and the future of dedicated hosting. Keep reading to get started. Why dedicated servers? Dedicated servers are the powerful tool for web developer who want to create websites there that run faster than those on shared server. They offer complete control over the resources available on your website. It allows you to optimize performance and scale your website without worrying about sharing resources with others. Why do you need dedicated server? One of the most expensive and high performance hosting option is dedicated server for your website. You must share everything while you share using shared hosting. But with dedicated hosting, you have total control over the server. Offer you the following features: dedicated resources, 24/7 uptime, faster loading speed, less risk of virus attack, maintenance, enhanced performance, increased security. Dedicated servers are not made of for just one purpose. You can use them for hosting website, game server, or anything else that require allocation where different computers can gather access files. How do dedicated server work? In the hosting company data center, a dedicated server locates through the host network infrastructure. It connects the internet. You as the customer hire the device and gain access to its internet bandwidth, energy, air conditioning, and physical security. You control how the access privilege, which ports are open, and which services are used, when programming environment are allowed, and when something goes wrong. A dedicated server would be the ideal choice. If you are technically skilled and have some experience in the field, you can manage the IT infrastructure for your company and independently manage and configure the server. Popular reason to choose dedicated server. The following are the main popular reason to choose dedicated server. Security. A dedicated server has many reasons to choose from. One of the bigger reasons is that a dedicated server take care of its security. If you have a malicious website on the some server, it can harm your website with security issue. If your website is on shared server, it is the responsibility for your hosting company to install firewall, malware software, and all server security program. But if you are running a dedicated server, you must install the security as you want, because in dedicated hosting you can control share resources with another. You are only user on the server, and there are few chance of virus attack with other program control. The more significant advantage of having a dedicated server is all the control. If you are on the shared server, the hosting company must make a choice of its clients. But with a dedicated server, you have excellence right on the whole server. A dedicated server allow you to select program and optimize your website better performance. Dedicated server offer better performance and high reliability for program. With dedicated hosting, you can achieve more speed and performance. The dedicated server provide the best online customer experience. Choosing a dedicated server hosting plan maximize the uptime of your website. Dedicated hosting is perfect for those businesses that have large traffic on their website. If there are a lot of traffic on your website, dedicated server offer more reliability and stability than other kind of hosting. It will help you to improve your website performance over typically hosting solution. With dedicated servers hosting, you can change your resources anytime you need, and you will never run out of resources when your website increase speed. Customizability. With a dedicated server, you have option to optimize your website. The ability to customize security features is essential. On other hand, shared hosting is limited, but a dedicated server offers you the more customization option. Unique IP address. You got a professional unique IP address when you host a dedicated server. With started hosting services, you share a IP address, share space, and other resources with other websites. There are many security and SEO problems with this. These possible problems won't occur if you use a dedicated hosting server, because the server is only yours. You will be assigned a unique IP address. It is a great for large businesses that run a only online store that use SSL to accept credit card. Cost effective. In long term, dedicated servers are cost effective option. It improves the functionality of your website, ensuring that users find what they are looking for. Additionally, your services provider with will provide full support to resolve any major issue with a managed server. You are not required to form a team of IT expert. Set dedicated hosting function as a full-featured internal service server that enable you from time consuming responsibilities like website maintenance. Future of dedicated server hosting. With the rise of cloud computing, dedicated server hosting has become a lot more popular than it was in the past. It is a good option for individual and business who want to host their website. Dedicated server are the future of hosting because there are many advantages over shared or cloud-based hosting. First, dedicated server allow you to have more control over the resources you are using. You can choose your server hardware and software configuration, which will give you better experience and reliability. Second, dedicated server provide a great security than shared or cloud-based option. A dedicated server is only accessible through a specific IP address, so it's much harder for other to access your site without permission. Someone could access it without authorization. If you are hosting sensitive information on a shared or cloud-based services. Finally, dedicated server provide better scalability than shared or cloud-based server because they are dedicated resources. If your business grow quickly and need additional servers, you can purchase another rather than share a single server among multiple customers. Conclusion. If you want to increase the traffic to your website, it is best time to migrate your website to a dedicated server. It's a server that only hosts your website, and not only it increase your site performance, enhance your page loading time, and help you manage your security. With dedicated server hosting plan, you can improve the reliability and performance of your website, getting higher security and privacy with managed dedicated web hosting. Many web hosting offer full-time support to their clients, getting their dedicated hosting plan.